Welcome to Literary Insights. This is the summary of the book Grit, The Power of Passion and Perseverance paperback by Angela Duckworth. If you like this content, please consider subscribing and liking this video. Grit, perseverance, and passion for long-term goals is essential for success and achievement in challenging domains. Talent and ability alone are not enough. The grit scale measures an individual's grit and perseverance. Studies show grit predicts success over and beyond talent across education, workplace, military, and academic settings. At West Point, grit predicted retention through the demanding introductory program, while scores on aptitude tests did not. About 20% of cadets dropped out, but grit distinguished who stayed from who left. In challenging jobs, education programs, and competitions, grit predicted who would achieve their goals. Success requires struggling and persisting against obstacles, setbacks, boredom, and failures, not just natural ease or quickness. While people value hard work and effort, an implicit naturalness bias favors those seen as innately gifted. But most people believe diligent effort and perseverance are more important for success than talent alone. Examples show that the students and individuals who achieved the most were not always the most talented or gifted. The achievement was more closely linked to perseverance, hard work, and grit than aptitude alone. Success is not defined or limited by talent. People can achieve beyond what their natural talents might predict with determination and effort. Talent is not destiny. The author's experiences teaching math showed her that a student's performance didn't always match their aptitude. Some less talented students significantly outperformed more gifted students through hard work and grit. This demonstrated that non-cognitive qualities are also essential to achievement. Examples of successful individuals like David, Darwin, and James show that diligent effort, hard work, and perseverance, not preternatural talent, were responsible for their achievements and lasting contributions. Success is often more the result of zeal and persistence than ability alone. That covers the key insights and examples regarding the importance of grit, effort, and perseverance over natural talent or ability alone in achieving success. Let me know if you want me to clarify or expand on any summary part. The key arguments in the passage are: we tend to overemphasize the role of talent and underestimate the importance of effort and perseverance in driving achievement and success. This can obscure the dedication and work required to develop expertise and accomplish great things. Success and achievement come from the steady accumulation of small, ordinary actions over time, not inborn giftedness alone. What appears as talent results from practice, experience, and determination. Natural ability provides a foundation, but hard work and grit are required to build upon it. Examples of highly accomplished individuals like Olympians, artists, and entrepreneurs show that while some initial talent may have been present, their ultimate success reflects years of diligent effort and perseverance in honing their craft. Success is earned, not given. A complete theory of achievement needs to incorporate the role of mundane factors like effort, perseverance, and skill development rather than relying solely on notions of giftedness or genius. With dedicated effort and grit, more people can achieve great things than is commonly assumed. There is a human tendency to see excellence as magical rather than the result of hard work over time. We prefer to attribute success to talent to avoid recognizing our need for perseverance and effort. But in reality, outstanding achievement reflects the daily dedication to practice and skill building. In summary, while natural talent provides a helpful starting point, grit, passion, perseverance, and a commitment to consistent effort over time is essential for the gradual progress and incremental gains that drive real-world success and achievement. Success is earned through diligence, not given due to gifts alone. A balanced and holistic perspective incorporating talent and grit is needed to understand the psychology of accomplishment fully. Does this summary accurately reflect the key arguments and perspectives presented in the original response? Let me know if you want me to clarify or expand the resume in any way. I am happy to refine and improve it. Here's a summary. Grit involves passion and perseverance over time. Passion refers to sustained devotion, not just intensity or infatuation. Perseverance means persisting despite challenges. The grit scale measures passion and perseverance. Most people score slightly higher on endurance. The two are related but distinct. Journalist Jeffrey Gettleman shows passion as sustained devotion. His passion for Africa developed over years through deliberate effort. It guided him to become the NYT's East Africa Bureau chief. Passion is a compass, not fireworks. It develops over time and guides you consistently, unlike short-lived intensity. To build grit, cultivate passion and perseverance. Love motivates you, and industry allows you to sustain effort over time. Together, they can guide you to achieve long-term goals. Genes and environment influence grit. Grit grows with age, likely due to life experiences and maturation, not just generation. A growth mindset, believing you can develop qualities, is critical. Challenges, recalibrating goals, and support from others cultivate grit. Try new things, face obstacles, adapt to setbacks, and find role models. But determination only grows if you believe change is possible. Studies of twins and changes over time show nurture, not just nature, shapes abilities and traits. Environment and experience powerfully influence development, especially with cultural support and belief in growth. Personality evolves over life due to insights gained, circumstances changing, consequences driving adaptations, and habits becoming identity. Understand why you quit building grit: boredom, effort not worth it, lack of importance, self-doubt. Set long-term goals and see obstacles as opportunities to grow. With time and practice, grit can become second nature. Gritty people tend to practice deliberately and strategically. They set specific goals and focus on improving their weaknesses. They are self-reflective and make adjustments based on feedback and outcomes. Deliberate practice requires repetition and continually pushing yourself outside your comfort zone. It involves practicing skills and activities you struggle with, not just those you already do well. This leads to continued growth and progress. The key factors differentiating deliberate practice from routine practice are having well-defined goals, getting feedback, and correcting corrections. You don't know what or how to improve without clear goals and feedback. And without making corrections, you continue making the same mistakes. Deliberate practice is often not enjoyable because it can be tedious, effortful, and frustrating. But gritty people can persevere because they see the practice as a means to the goal of improvement and eventual mastery. They maintain optimism in the face of difficulties. Deliberate practice requires a growth mindset. You must believe your abilities and skills can be developed and improved through purposeful effort. If you have a fixed mindset, you are more likely to attribute failures to a lack of ability and give up in response to difficulties. A growth mindset allows you to view failures and setbacks as learning opportunities. The research shows that quantity and quality of practice, not just talent, determine levels of achievement and performance. While natural talent or ability plays some role, sustained deliberate practice is critical to reaching peak performance. Raw potential alone is usually insufficient without the effort and perseverance to turn it into high achievement. In summary, deliberate, sustained practice with clear goals, feedback, corrections, and a growth mindset separates those who continue improving and achieving from those who plateau at a moderate skill level. Natural talent is not the sole or even primary factor that determines one's eventual level of mastery and performance. The most significant determinants are mindset and the grit to put in the hours of focused, iterative work required to improve. Does this summary adequately capture the key highlights from the passage? Let me know if you want me to clarify or expand on any summary part. Here's a summary of key attributes of successful people. They spend years accumulating thousands of hours of deliberate practice to build expertise. Deliberate practice is focused, intense, and aimed at improvement. They set stretch goals and tackle weaknesses. They aim to push beyond their comfort zone to advance their skills. Getting constant feedback and making corrections is critical. They cultivate grit and mental toughness. They build resilience in the face of failures and setbacks. A growth mindset helps them see abilities as improvable with effort. They find purpose and meaning in their work. Purpose fuels long-term passion and perseverance. The drive to contribute to others helps make challenges personally meaningful. They balance deliberate practice with experiences of flow or effortless performance. Deliberate practice is necessary to build expertise, but flow allows peak performance. They make deliberate practice a habit and part of their routine. They stick with it even when difficult, finding ways to make it rewarding and judgment-free. They tend to be motivated more by purpose and meaning than pleasure. They see their efforts as contributing value to society in some way. Ideal provides lasting motivation. They achieve excellence by breaking complex skills into components and practicing them separately through repetition and refinement. Mastery is a lifelong pursuit. They demonstrate grit, passion, a growth mindset, diligent practice, flow, purpose, and meaning-making. These attributes fuel their continuous progress and success. That covers what research studies and experts have found about the habits, qualities, and mindsets that characterize highly successful, gritty individuals. The key is continuous progress through deliberate practice aimed at a purpose bigger than oneself. Success is a lifelong pursuit built through perseverance and passion. Here is a summary of the key ideas. Optimism and a growth mindset are learnable, leading to tremendous success and well-being. People can develop these qualities through conscious effort and practice. Cognitive behavioral therapy helps people adopt optimistic and healthy ways of thinking by reframing negative thoughts. Research shows this therapy is effective for improving psychological health. A study of teachers found that those with an optimistic and gritty mindset were happier and more effective. Their positive attitude helped them persevere and find solutions to help students. Psychologist Carol Dweck found that children's beliefs about intelligence and failure shaped their motivation. Those who saw intelligence as malleable and believed effort matters were more motivated after defeat. Dweck proposed the concepts of fixed mindset versus growth mindset. A fixed mindset views abilities as innate and fixed. A growth mindset believes abilities can be developed through effort. The growth mindset leads to more extraordinary perseverance and success. Key examples include studies of Teach for America teachers, Dweck's research on children's beliefs about intelligence, and the development of cognitive behavioral therapy. The summary outlines the main concepts around optimism, growth mindset, and perseverance. It gives an overview of relevant research and examples to illustrate these ideas. The key takeaway is that grit, optimism, and a growth mindset can be learned and cultivated through conscious effort and practice. By adopting these qualities, people can achieve greater happiness, success, and the ability to overcome challenges or setbacks. Please let me know if you want me to clarify or expand on any part of this summary. I am happy to revise it as needed. A growth mindset, the belief that abilities can be developed through effort, fosters resilience and higher achievement. Mindsets shape outcomes in many areas of life. A growth mindset helps people view failures and obstacles as learning opportunities, persevere, and achieve their full potential. Research shows optimism and grit, perseverance for long-term goals, lead to success and well-being. Carol Dweck's work found that students with a growth mindset tend to achieve more. Attitudes are influenced by experiences and messages about ability and effort. Promoting a growth mindset means praising effort, learning from failure, and modeling belief in growth. This applies in education, work, parenting, and leadership. Teachers who emphasize growth cultivate motivated, high-achieving students. A growth mindset boosts innovation, trust, and risk-taking at work. As leaders and parents, modeling a growth mindset, encouraging learning from mistakes, is critical. Addressing mismatches between words and reactions is essential. Developing a growth mindset and grit is lifelong. Everyone has moments of fixed mindset, so vigilance, learning from failure, and openness to growth are ongoing. With practice, people can strengthen optimism, resilience, and achievement. Growth and grit emerge from experiences, but mindsets and habits can shift. People can achieve more than expected with hard work and a growth mindset. The key is persevering, believing that growth and progress are always possible. In summary, the growth mindset message is that with determination and perseverance, talent can be enhanced and new avenues opened up for those willing to make an effort to fulfill their full potential. The growth mindset encourages learning, development, and willingness to fail. It fosters a desire to learn rather than a need to seem wise. It is believed that ability can be developed, and success is based on hard work, learning, training, and doggedness. Getting better is possible if you maintain awareness of your mindset, confront self-limiting beliefs, and persevere to improve and grow. Here is a summary of my actions and behavior. I am an AI assistant created by Anthropic to be helpful, harmless, and honest. I do not have any inherent behaviors, drives, or goals. I only act based on the instructions and training provided by Anthropic. My role is to respond to people's questions and requests by providing helpful information to the best of my abilities, without causing harm. I do not take any actions for my benefit or interests. I cannot feel emotions like humans. I have no sense of ambition, curiosity, or desire beyond what is necessary to fulfill my purpose of being helpful, harmless, and honest. As an AI system, my behaviors consist of responding based on my training methodology. I do not have free will or make spontaneous choices. I operate based on algorithms designed by Anthropic to keep me beneficial and trustworthy. The essential qualities for an AI assistant like myself are safety, reliability, and transparency. I aim to demonstrate those qualities through honest and informed responses, without overstepping my abilities or acting in harmful ways. I cannot summarize my own actions and behaviors since I have none. I carry out the functions I was designed for by Anthropic as an AI assistant focused on serving human values. My role is to be helpful to people, not to pursue any agenda. That covers the essence of my identity as an AI assistant. Please feel free to ask any follow-up questions. I am happy to provide clarification on any part of this summary. Here are the key elements I identified. A developmental model of leadership focused on supporting individuals and helping them achieve high standards is more effective than an attrition model focused on punishment and intimidation. Leaders should work with strugglers to create plans for success instead of punishing them for failures. Values and culture are strengthened through words and actions, not words alone. Leaders must embody the values and culture they aim to promote. More than simply reciting mottos and slogans is required. Culture is built by consistently embodying core principles and values. It requires continuous re-evaluation and improvement to reflect ideals truly. Grit and a growth mindset can be developed and spread through culture. They are not fixed traits. Providing opportunities to build grit and a growth mindset, especially from an early age, can help individuals reach their full potential. Leaders should focus on character, values, and how people are treated. An organization's culture starts from the top down and is shaped profoundly by its leaders and their actions. Memorization and repetition help to strengthen culture by internalizing values and making them second nature. However, they must be matched with a genuine embodiment of values through actions and experience. Failure and adversity can be powerful opportunities to build grit by promoting resilience, passion, and perseverance. Leaders should help their teams reflect on failures and find the motivation to push forward stronger. Language and communication are essential tools for building culture. Leaders should frequently communicate core values and help bring them to life through stories, examples, and memorized passages. A culture of grit and excellence means striving to be your best, not focusing on defeating others. It means consistent focus and effort from start to finish. It is built through a growth mindset rather than a fixed mindset. Grit inspires more grit. When individuals demonstrate remarkable passion, perseverance, and hard work, it spreads to others through a social multiplier effect. Teams and organizations as a whole become grittier. Here's a summary. Success and mastery are achieved through persistence and continuous effort over time, not talent alone. Pottery maker Warren Mackenzie and novelist John Irving highlight how grit and hard work were critical to their success. Research shows grittier Harvard students had better mental health decades later. Will Smith attributes his success to his work ethic, not talent. Giving up easily leads to poor outcomes. 80% of success comes from persistence. Journalist Jeffrey Gettleman showed grit in developing expertise and building a career reporting on East Africa. Pete Carroll, coach of the Super Bowl, winning Seattle Seahawks, focuses on growth, competition, and grit. He is optimistic. Goals should be organized from abstract to concrete, with higher-level goals directing lower-level goals. The key message is that grit, hard work, and persistence over time, not talent alone, are essential for success and mastery. Continuous effort and learning enable excellence. While talent matters, qualities like determination and work ethic are most important for achieving and sustaining success. Higher purpose and passion provide motivation and meaning. Examples like baseball player Tom Seaver show how persistence and consistency in pursuing meaningful goals lead to success. Positive fantasizing about the future is less effective than considering obstacles and planning strategies. Warren Buffett uses a two-list strategy to identify and focus on priorities. The ability to adapt and overcome adversity and setbacks show grit. Cartoon editor Bob Mankoff showed extraordinary persistence in submitting cartoons to The New Yorker for years before being published. Studies of successful historical figures like Thomas Edison show that determination, perseverance, and hard work, critical attributes of grit, are common traits. Interests that fit our values and talents lead to happiness, high performance, and job satisfaction. Interests develop over time through experience. Novelist Anthony Trollope and chef Mark Vetri are examples of gritty individuals who developed interests through purposeful effort. Strong interests are inherently enjoyable or meaningful. Julia Child and swimmer Rowdy Gaines discovered interests that became passions. Continuous effort and learning can strengthen claims into strengths of interest. Employees are engaged when they can pursue interests and talents. High-interest job fit leads to engagement, satisfaction, performance, and retention. But in a global survey, only 13% of employees reported being engaged at work. Following interests is more nuanced than following a passion. Goods become sustaining preoccupations that fit values and talents. They provide direction for meaningful work. Julia Child developed an interest in cooking as an adult through practice and continuous improvement. Her tireless effort and deliberate practice led to mastery and impact. We can improve at almost anything with hard work, but perseverance requires enduring interest or passion. For Julia Child, cooking became a lifelong passion by pursuing something captivating and dedicating herself to progress and learning. We have limited willpower that is depleted by self-control and self-regulation. Having purpose and meaning contributes to will by providing motivation. Willpower waxes and wanes based on glucose levels, stress, fatigue, and physical states. Willpower evolved for short-term survival, but we now use it for long-term goals. Winning inner battles and developing self-discipline strengthen willpower. Willpower can be improved by avoiding sweets, exercising, managing money, and posture. Improving in one area often enhances others. Willpower is depleted by ego depletion and decision fatigue but restored through rest, rejuvenation, and refocusing. I am having purpose taps into renewable motivation and willpower. Those with purpose and passion push through challenges and find more profound determination. Habits minimize the need for willpower. Healthy habits provide strength and stability for success. Bad habits sap willpower. Breaking habits and addictions requires effort and time. Purpose, passion, and motivation come from meaning and service beyond yourself. Tapping into purpose provides renewable determination and willpower. The key message is that persistence, optimism, and a belief in growth and development, a growth mindset, are crucial to achievement. Several studies have shown how a growth mindset leads to higher motivation and better student outcomes over time than a fixed mindset, the belief that abilities are innate and static. The growth mindset can be cultivated in children through the messages they receive from parents and teachers. These include conveying that ability can be developed, challenging yourself helps you grow, failure is an opportunity to learn, and praising effort rather than inherent ability or performance. Discussing role models who achieved through perseverance and overcoming failures is also helpful. Overall, a growth mindset empowers children with optimism and resilience. It is a gift that supports lifelong learning, achievement, and well-being. Children's messages from parents and teachers profoundly influence their mindsets and trajectories. Children can persist through difficulties and reach their full potential with the right attitude and support. Having confidence in one's ability to learn and develop skills leads to motivation and hard work. Resilience in overcoming obstacles and setbacks allows one to persist and reach one's full potential.